Welcome back to the Wave News. It is February 19th, 2020. I'm YB Slim.
And I'm Burning Up Mysh, and you're here watching the Wave News Wednesdays.
Welcome back.
Welcome.
Man, for the first story of the day, we got another mall shooting in Thailand.
Another one?
Another one. It was just one last week.
But what's up with them folks in the mall?
But sheesh. Something in the water over there, boy.
Gotta be.
Oh, my lamb.
What had happened, huh?
Okay, so it says, reports say that a man walked into a beauty clinic and gunned down a woman and left another one wounded. And the sources say that the motive of the man for killing her was due to jealousy.
Oh, okay. It wasn't just for no reason. She was out there acting up.
Oh, yeah, she was out there acting up.
Makes sense.
And you know, as the scriptures say, he who goes into his neighbor's wife, whoever touches her shall not be innocent. For the jealousy is the rage of a man. Therefore, he wouldn't spare nothing when it comes to his wife. Neither would he regard any ransom. He don't want no ransom.
No gifts, no nothing.
You cannot. That rage of that man was not gonna be withheld.
Sheesh.
Withheld. I'm sorry.
Maybe the one who was wounded was the partner. Who knows?
But it also says that the man still remains at large after fleeing the scene. So I wonder what that tells you.
And also, speaking of things that reoccurred last week, as we talked about with the Thailand shooting.
What's going on?
Also, there's been another storm that hit the UK called Storm Dennis right after Storm Sierra.
Oh, man.
But yes, the whole fam is pulling up.
Oh, yeah. Uncle Dennis wasn't playing with them folks, was he?
He wasn't. And this storm also brought in a month's worth of rain in parts of the UK. And that's the Western England and Wales area of the UK. And it left thousands to evacuate their homes and even left 4 dead.
Jeez, it sounds like some major flooding, Aki.
Major flooding. That's the second major flood to hit the UK.
Oh, my lamb. And also, speaking of floods, it was also a flood that just happened in Jackson, Mississippi.
Shit, Jackson.
Sheesh. And now, sources saying, like, we are in a state of emergency in the southern states.
Oh, so it's not only affecting Jackson, but southern states.
From Texas to the Carolinas.
Ooh, that's the whole South.
That's the whole South.
State of emergency for the whole South.
Yeah, and they're saying that with this storm that's coming in the next couple of days, it's going to be affecting millions of people across the states.
Sheesh, that right there sounds like the hand of YAHUAH.
That is the hand of YAHUAH at work. Get you covering people.
There is a new viral challenge that is going across the internet, and it's known as the deadly social media trend, and it's called the Skull Breaker Challenge. And this challenge leaves people with spinal damage, broken hands, and skull fractures and more. And it's a trend that is going across all over the world.
Sheesh.
Sheesh.
But I'm talking about because a lot of people don't know you can't control your body in the air once you in the air and get somebody kick your feet, you going backward, man.
Exactly.
Ain't no controlling it.
Hence the name Skull Breaker Challenge, because most probably land head first.
In other news, more blood-like waters have been discovered all over the world.
Sheesh.
But yes, now we got Russia, Indonesia, you got Kazakhstan, Hormuz, and also Brazil. And even like we mentioned in last week in Turkey as well. Like all these waters have actually been started being discovered all over the world now.
All over the world.
Man,
and it's
crazy
looking blood-like.
Blood-like. I'm talking about actually blood-like.
Thick red waters running through.
Sheesh.
Sheesh. And also speaking of Turkey, in the ongoing Turkey and Syria War, Syrian rebels who are backed up by Turkey, just recently shot down a Syrian helicopter. Now, this could even rile up some more things in that Syrian and Turkey war. Just as Mashiach said, there will be wars and rumors of wars. So this is why we make mention of these things, so we can see that we're in the same time that Mashiach spoke about.
And they giving their brothers like that?
They doing their brothers like that. But hey, they just don't like that government, so I guess they going against it.
Oh, man. We'll be right back.
Be right back.
Oh, yeah. It's your favorite Kinetico. Yeah. Yeah, we finna go around one more time.
They like, man, you feds. You ain't gonna get no bond. Feds don't get bonds. So I'm like, man, come on, man. But you don't even know who I work for, my boy. So, I'm telling these folks, like, man, look, I work for a higher power. You start to really give your life to the Most High, He gonna take care of you. Now, it might not be like it was, but it's gonna be sufficient. You know, I'm a Benadab, man, brother of Dawood, keeper of the Ark of the Covenant, you feel me? Father of vows.
I'm rich this time. Pay the crap, no mind, yeah. Traffic work.
Welcome back to the WavNews. Okay, so now we got over in Pakistan, we got a toxic gas leak.
Toxic gas leak.
Saying that it killed several people and left many more sickened. Like, I'm talking about many more.
Sheesh.
Sheesh. So it say, police says the source of the gas leak and the type of gas is currently unknown.
Oh, boy.
So they don't know what's going on.
That's wild right there. That sounds like the hand of YAHUAH right there.
The hand of the Ancient of Days.
Hand of the Ancient of Days. And speaking of the hand of YAHUAH, the UN has declared a food emergency on 3 countries. That is Kenya, Somalia, and Ethiopia, due to the locusts. And not only that, not only is these locusts affecting Africa, it is now affecting West and Southwest Asia. They're also being attacked by locusts and even Pakistan. So once the coronavirus was in China, now they have to worry about these locusts even coming through.
So Pakistan got toxic gas, and now they got locusts coming too?
They have, Pakistan has locusts and toxic gas leaks.
Oh my lamb.
China has coronavirus and locusts. Sheesh.
Sounds like the hand of YAHUAH to me.
That sounds like the hand of YAHUAH. And going into our last update, as you know, we put together a collage of videos representing the iniquity and abundance in hearts waxing cold. Let's go ahead and check out these clips.
Let's get into it.
20-year-old Alvin Thomas of Chicago's South Shore neighborhood is facing 2 counts of first-degree murder. Police say he tried to rob 36-year-old Wan Ji Bing and 38-year-old Wei Zhong Sung in a Chinatown apartment building's parking lot around 2:15 Sunday morning.
From Atlanta.
Anitra Gunn was last seen on Valentine's Day.
That's right. Tonight, police charged 23-year-old DeMarcus Little. They say he slashed the tires on Anitra Gunn's car and smashed windows in her apartment, and that happened nearly 2 weeks ago. Now they're calling him a person of interest in her death.
You're here to talk about the documentary, and you got permission from Zaya for us to have this discussion.
Yes, I did.
that you started with Ellen that just got so much reaction. How is she handling all of this attention and people that are talking and now know her story?
Yeah, she's a kid that wants to focus on school. Right, today she has a mock trial at school that she's stressing about, and she's like, Dad, I came out to everyone because I wanted to be me. And I'm thankful that I'm able to be me, but I need to focus on my trial at school. You know, you guys handle that, but like, she's focused, but I think for her and myself and my wife and our family, we love the fact that she doesn't have to hide who she is.
She seems wise beyond her 12 years, because when you hear more of that conversation in the golf cart, and you said that she helped you and the family have a better understanding and helped you with this. How was she able to do that?
Well, she is our leader, and I think when the conversation we had, the one thing about it with parents is have conversations with your kids. You know, Zaya early on knew 2 things. She knew straight and she knew gay. But Zaya started doing more research. She was the one who sat down with us as a family and said, hey, I don't think I'm gay. And she went down the list and said, you know, this is how I identify myself. This is my gender identity, right? I identify myself as a young lady.
And as we can see for these videos that we just shown, that it is going crazy out here.
It's going crazy.
You got babies getting stabbed over DVD players.
Got students going missing on pagan holidays.
You got young brothers killing 2 people in a parking lot.
Sheesh, man. And you also have a father who stopped loving his son to let him believe that he's a woman.
Now that is wild.
That's a heart waxing cold.
Wow. That's all I got to say is wow.
Wow.
Well, thank you for tuning into the WavNews Wednesday again. I'm YB Slim.
And I'm Burnham Up Mysh. And we'll catch y'all next week.
Catch y'all next week. See you soon.
See you soon.